huge congratulations and welcome to the roll call of British Touring Car Championship pole sitters.
I know, doesn't seem real that, does it? Considering last year we weren't on the grid, it's really, really nice. Team have done a great job today. Halford's Racing with Caterpillar and the cars have been on it. We worked through the day and I think we were 1 and 2, right?
So you absolutely are.
What a result.
Out the front row.
What a result.
I mean, what a great result for you. You know, you were threatening it earlier on. In FP2 you had the 2 quickest sector times, not on the same lap, but you really pulled it together then, didn't you?
It was one of those things, I think it was more luck than judgment. We've been quick all day and we've just managed to do the right bits at the right time, but you know, the car's great, it's really nice to be here and it's, I guess it's just a little bit of reward for some of the hard work, you know, it's great.
I think you're underselling yourself there. I mean, how close to perfect was that lap? Because when you've got 27 cars covered by less than a second, you've got to be really, really spot on to be at the front of that pack, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll be honest, the lap felt really messy, but sometimes they do, don't they, right? Sometimes it did feel messy. You're trying to sort of plan where you're going to catch people and where you're going to time into people, so it just worked that time, you know. I mean, maybe a half a second to start of the lap later, we wouldn't have had it, but no, it worked out great, so it's fine for me.
It's fantastic.
I'll take that.
Well done, well done.
You.
And let's bring in your teammate, Gordon Shedden, sitting alongside you on the front row. And Gordon, this is, I mean, obviously a fantastic result for Dan personally, but also a brilliant result for the team, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's a front row lockout, so absolutely fantastic, really. Bit of a frantic session around here. It always is, with cars in and out pits and all sorts of different strategies and things. And yeah, couldn't ask for much better, really. Front row lockout and all to play for tomorrow.
How tricky does it make it to pick your moments when it is such a busy lap?
It's very difficult because you can't pick your moments. So you think you've got a nice gap and you come down the straight and then you're watching into the pit lane and you see 3 cars exiting pit lane and you know you're just going to come across them at turn 1. But that's the nature of Brands Indy. Everyone's got the same toy set to play with, and sometimes you just fall into the traffic in the right places, and sometimes you don't. But it's fine. To be honest, I think it's a great result. Lots to build on, and I look forward to tomorrow.
Well, and after the frustration of Snetterton, obviously you ended up the day back on the podium, but starting at the front, that's going to make that job a lot easier, isn't it?
Well, yeah, assuming we get to start from the front again. So that's it's great. You know, outside of row 1's a really nice place to be for me here. And we've got to try and score some big points tomorrow, that's the aim.
Well done. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
And finishing in third place, up at the top of the times for so much of that session. But nonetheless, I mean, P3 is a good place to be starting, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Lou. You know, it's an amazing recovery from me and the team after what's been, to be honest, a pretty shocking morning of FP session. So, yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled. You know, my engineer Craig's sort of reinvented the wheel a little bit, and huge thank you to my team, MB Motorsport, celebrated by Blue Square.
Talking of recoveries, there was a bit of that going on at the Paddock Hill there, wasn't there? After you did exactly what you said a driver shouldn't do with your very own track line, caught the curb on the inside.
Yeah, it was a little bit leery, wasn't it? But we got away with it, and we managed to go again. So, yeah, it was tricky. I think my first run, you know, the car was at its best for sure, and you know, we waited at the end there to do our second run until quite late, and maybe we should have back-to-back them, you know. Hindsight's a lovely thing, but at the same time, you know, third from what has been a pretty dismal morning, I'm absolutely over the moon with, and really excited for tomorrow.
What kind of race car are you going to have on you tomorrow, or do you not know yet? Do you think you still got work to do?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure we'll be fine. You know, it's a massive improvement from what it was, and the only problem is we've not done a race run on this setup, so it's going to be a little bit of an unknown. But what I'd love, Lou, is if it rained a little bit and I just threw the slicks on again. That'd be great.
We'll see you out there.
Thank you.
Well done.